What do we take here? I don't want to start with white cards. It's either Pearl of Wisdom or Feed a Cycle for me. At this point, I kind of just want to take Pearl, but I think I'm going to take that because I often end up in blue-black. Even though I am pseudo-forcing Izzet at this point. But this is not that great in blue-black, so that's a real downside then. Well, this card is just excellent. Go Frogs. I don't like Frogs. Even though we just lost to Frogs. It's either we commit to one of these, or just take a 2-for-1. And I like the Orator quite a lot. Wait, why is this confirm button so weirdly positioned? Okay, see, you just should never ever consider drafting a non-blue deck. That's just how it is right now. And starting blue just gives you an edge. Are birds more appreciated? Probably not really. The problem with birds is I think they can be good, but they're not really like a synergy-driven deck. They're just a blue-black good stuff kind of deck. So, but the problem gets, the white cards are better for birds than the blue cards, and the white is overdrafted, right? It's different in a blue-black or a blue-red deck, because blue cards actually support spell team more, while the blue cards don't really support a birds or / a creature team. Well, there's a late carrot cake. We could stick to black, take the Nocturne, because this is weird now, right? If we view signaling wise, blue is more open than black because this was the last pick. And now there's a white signal. So are we trying to pursue white blue then? Is the question. I mean, I'm drafting blue black the whole season, so nothing to figure there. But yeah, I like blue black a lot. The archetype is great. I'm gonna take this. This card is so underrated. I think this is better than most of the 3-mana removal in blue black or blue red. Even though this can be 2 mana, so this I value higher. But this I like more than Hunger, because tempo is such a huge component of the game. Obviously you want a combination of both. Okay, never mind, maybe we're Izzeting. Look at these cards. The thing is, you don't necessarily need this always when you're on the play, but when you're on the draw, you're gonna win more games having a card like that. Plus, if you are playing into tempo, and a lot of decks do, this is just like a removal spell in that scenario. And then nothing. Should I spec on anything here? There's this pretty late. Or should I just take a downdraft, which we could potentially play? This usually doesn't make the cut in any of these colors. What do we do with that even? I'm gonna take downdraft. This is a good card. I like Mind Spiral. To take a medium removal. I guess like Mind Spiral is gonna be good in blue-black. It's not that great in blue-red though. Why is this button here? Like, that annoys me. There was an update. Okay, so this kinda wants me to draw blue-red. Both are bad, but I guess I'd rather play the duo than the other duo. Both are duos as well. I got almost beaten by this. Kinda won at the end because opponent made some sketchy plays, but it was looking great in that one game. So this would be a raccoon. Maybe, in a weird word. Like, but take out the trash, pick 7 or 6 makes me want to draft red, but there was not a lot of red cards. Would you rather have 1/1 or 2 looters? Because like I would take the first looter over Mind Whisker, but now that we have 1 looter already, looter is better for I guess Whisker is also really good in blue-black. Whisker is probably better in blue-red than looter. I don't think looter is that great in blue-red, but that's more often wheels than looter. Because I've been down on looter recently. I don't think it's... I mean, it's still a really, really good card, but not as good as I thought. Probably just the trainer here. Since we're so spell heavy anyhow. Are we gonna go red? Because red I think was more open than black. And we might get rewarded for that. Like, Quick Patrol is medium anyhow. Just because it's so expensive. Even though we have better black cards now. But this Pearl makes me want to go red. And they stake out the trash late makes me want to go red. So I think we're gonna get rewarded. Bell is also really important, but I think these two are still better. No, I don't like Quick Patrol that much. I just don't like playing expensive cards in this format because it's so easy to fall behind on tempo. But also signaling wise, I think red was more open. It might, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say stuff, but like that was the only real signal late. Everything else was So I don't want to play that, but I guess we play that. No, I think I also draft this format somewhat differently than most people. Although I did have had a lot of success. But I value, for instance, like just cheap cards, cheap good cards. Like there's a lot of cheap bad cards, which I don't want to take. But like stuff like, I don't know, this is just really good. I do like the mouse, no matter what. This has prowess. It's just that alone is crazy. 2 mana 2/2 haster with when we have all the spells. I don't think I want my spiral in blue red. So see, this is where we get rewarded. This is usually slightly better than take out the trash, but it's easier to pick up Pearl of Wisdom. And we don't have authors yet. That's another thing. We have one author. And I think like there's like you really want the second take out the trash in Is It, while then third one gets like, you obviously would play all of them, but like these 2 cards alone are so important in Is It, like both of these. So you want to kind of spread them out and have as many as possible of each. Yeah, I mean, I am biased. I wanna be an authors every time. This card is okay because they just do really well for me. I want to get some real authors. Actually, we don't have a single author, one author. I mean, this is maybe the card I would play sometimes because it's so easy to get threshold. While we get another one. Well, I'm never playing 2. Or this garbage. In authors, I like it in blue red. I'd rather play this in authors, which we have one already. I might play 2. I mean, the packs are kind of weak. This card is really good, I think. Man, now I regret not taking the Whisker. I mean, it's still gonna be good, right? Whisker was in hindsight, but this is in hindsight a better pick. What is wrong with this button here? It annoys me. What the hell is going on? I'm taking that. I think we're just going kind of aggro-ish. Yeah, because there's you can mill yourself pretty easy with 4 looters. Like even with like this like Is It decks draw a lot, especially if we're gonna get multiple pearls. Probably this goes now. Looter is our card advantage. But the 4th looter is somewhat redundant. Otherwise, I think looter is a stronger card than Is It at higher claw, but actually do like 1 shocker. And brew might even wheel. Might is good. I don't think we want anything else. I still rather play duos than Slinger, although both are kinda... Oh no, this is not the right duo, this one. Both are kinda medium to bad. We don't have fixing, but... No. Oh, that card is great. Man, we're still not taking these. Oh, there's a Bell as well. I'm taking Bell. Take out the trash. Bell is just a cantrip, which is really good. Slinger? What's the Slinger? I don't like these cards. No, don't play that card, come on. 4 mana 3/4 is such a bad stat, it's crazy because it trades with 1/2 drop if they block with 2/2 drops. That card is just really, really bad. So I'm not gonna play the mask because I'd rather, like, we only have 1 pearl anyhow. Probably playing one of these. I'm not playing either here. These cards are just bad. Man, the packs were really dry. I think we were kinda open. But the packs were kinda dry. It's not looking that bad though. Then I take a down. This is clutch because I really want a downdraft. I want maybe another downdraft. We can play War Squeak in this. Although it's really bad on the looters, but it's good on these 2. I don't know. No, I'm not playing a 5 mana card. Could play a raccoon. I think this might be okay. With 3 take out the trash, it's a raccoon. And now we have 2 raccoons and it pumps the challenger. Another pull would also make sense. How many spells do we have? We're really light on spells. Maybe you're right, maybe we need this. Well, you're not really ahead if you play a 2 mana 1/1. You're just by default gonna be behind if you play a looter on 2. But yeah, I like the counter spell, it's a good replacement for a 2-drop. Thank you, Joey. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. And GG's again. Why are we not on the play? Okay, I mean, you don't need to be on the play if opponent doesn't have a 2-drop. Opponent goes land into profit. Fine, that's a 2-mana 1/1. I mean, we can do this all day. Polivalok doesn't kill it now. Lasher is pretty good for them. Go duo. Don't need a land. This would trigger stuff. Double take out. Kinda like it. I mean, depends if this survives or not. If it doesn't survive, it's kinda whatever, but... Okay, that's a card. This is +4 mana. Or +2, I guess. They had 2 on lands already. Okay, they have 1 mana up, so could be short up. We have to take out the trash. Okay, that was a sick turn. And a counter there. Well. Okay, so we go here. Play this out. No land. Let's start with attacking. Everything is instant anyhow. Oh, they just want to take it? I think we just bounce it upkeep and hope this goes through. Or upkeep draw step. So they don't get the mana. That's pretty bad for us. I mean, at least it restarted, but... Now it's hard. Now we don't play tempo without creatures. Man, there's a big problem that they're gonna pump it again now. It just gives them so much mana, it's crazy. And once it's a 4, it's a problem. They ever wanna go for one more attack? Oh, they will pump that one, okay. That's better for us. Maybe gives us a chance. No. Get this out. Listen, I don't want to give them untapped mana, so I'll just do it now. Even though we take 4. Oh, that's a big hit. Ooh. Huh. Can I do it? I don't think I have an attack. Then the problem is I have to jump here. I mean, I could play it somewhat risky. If we think this is the only... Like, then I do think we have an attack. But probably also not worth it. Because they don't get an attack if we leave that back. And this is the only play. 5. Awkward that we have to kill a creature that kinda doesn't matter on this board. Oh, wow, I mean, this we lose to. Right? No, we go. Yeah, we lose to this. Just trample. Okay, there's looters, but on the draw. Well, we have to take that. I think that's sometimes a liability, having too many 2-mana 1/1s. That's why if I could go back in time, give me a time machine and I'm taking Winsker over the looter. Considering that we passed another looter anyhow. This gets them so far ahead. Not looking good. Okay, 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 okay. Opponent does nothing, we got a land. That's good. We just need to believe that they can stumble as well. So now a red source would be perfect. There we go. Get this out. Get our claw going, I guess. We want to get some stats on the board. Discard this next turn. I mean, we don't have these two, but at 1-point pool might be useful. Discard this. With 2 looters, I don't think we really need brew. That's huge. That is huge. I think it's just better because we're gonna start looting. But I want this on the defense. Kills a looter. Fine. That was not bad. That was not bad. I'm fine trading duo for this. Oh, I mean, a lot of these play in hindsight. But I mean, they would never block. If I win this first, so. It's fine. One card, 2 looters, duo. That seems okay. Wait, why could... Why? You technically had a good block. What makes it different? Oppo. What makes it different now? You didn't see take out the trash. Didn't we play this opponent earlier? Maybe with our other deck. That... Oh, man. Guilty of being on the draw. Phew. How badly do I need to bounce one? Next turn we have a double spell. I mean, but the issue is something slips through. Bounce, counter, I don't know. Looks okay. These duos are really underwhelming. For 4 mana. Bro. These are more problematic. So maybe we just bounce one counter. Okay, so we literally removed it. Yeah, I mean, +2 is just too much. It's more than 11, it's +4. we would take 15. I think I'm fine with that, because whatever I draw, I'll just discard these. I don't want to give them a card, that's the thing. They had a land, so then if they had a land, giving them a card was better, but yeah. There's no anything we draw, we can just loot to get a new card hand. Okay, that's really good. 1 blue, 1 red. Okay, we have a 1 single red card. So bounce this, 7-3. Although that's the only one we can block, but yeah. Gonna be tight. Okay. A good sign. If we play this out, swing all, it's lethal? Man, if duo was a if that blue duo was a 3 mana 2/3 with the same ability, but that would be too powerful, right? The 4 mana just makes it like for the like it just makes it's so awkward because the blue red deck wants to double spell as soon as possible, but having 4 drops in your deck is just a liability. Because like once it's on the board, it's okay. The card, but it's so clunky. Might go Shocker here. Or this to have then... What about this to have then Looter into then double spell on 4? Because I don't want to just lose Looter to the removal. I'll go with that. Just give us like a better sequencing. And if they kill that, we're also happy. They have Brew. Yeah. Okay, but they discard a removal. If we kept the Looter, they would... Oh, well, with... Fine. Oh, what an annoying card. I mean, this card usually plays out really clunky, but maybe there's some decks that... Oh, bye-bye roll. There's some decks that can maybe use it. Start looting first. Doesn't do much. Oh, I mean, it does prevent some damage. I'm gonna next turn Pearl. I need to just leave a counter up here. So let's see what they get first. And giving them a card sucks, but... Is they're missing land drops? Probably. No! Luther down, and we gave them a card. What a scam. More looters. I'll go this because we fill the yard with threshold. Gonna block. How is your day going, Kitty Kate? Or it's evening now, I guess. Or night even. Man, 2 of these. That's a lot of cards. Immediately punished for playing the bell out. Now it's... I guess if I get a land, I can crack the thing. Yeah, I'll try to get to the cards here. I think it's worth giving it a shot. We get a land, we get the cards. There's the land. Oh, flood caller? Damn. Okay, we need an answer. No way, they're kinda going off here. They're kinda going off. Oh, they're missing some stuff, I think. No, they're not missing it, because this is instant speed, yeah, but... I guess they could have... I mean, maybe we would double block. I mean, we'll definitely block something. Okay. They even do. I mean, the safest it would be to bounce that, so we see what they do prior to the combat. Man, but if we bounce that, they get more lands. I guess we attack first, try to get a 2 for 1. I'm scared they have a 1 mana spell, but what can you do? What can you even do? Nah, I mean, we're drawing so many cards. I want to see what we get first. I'd rather impact the board. I cannot get bow down. So it's... We do have a mouse, so it's +1. So +2, 5, 6. Oh no, we get it to 7. Never mind. In theory. Because of this pump. Yeah, but... Bell instant speed. They'll kill 1, but they'll get more triggers. We want this to live. Okay. So that would pump that. So I guess because we're so mana taxing Challenger is still better this turn. Because we know we're gonna pump it. Man, these do way more than I ever saw this card doing. Crazy. Good thing is we can just surveil. Oh, but this happens on stack, so the first card we'll draw will not be a surveilled one. No counter spell is good. It's actually a good question what to do here, because I could just spam the Angler, which gives us a decent attack. I could just attack with a Looter. Problem is every spell now is up, just awkward. I think we're fine with that. Oh wait, but it does pump it, but I mean... I think... Still have to give them a card, right? There's no other option. Yeah, fine. It's crazy that they waited for the trigger. We need... Well, that's pretty good. So... I'm fine trading for that. Unless they have a 1 mana bounce, but... I mean, Shore Up, I guess, gets us here either way, so maybe... Maybe that was just bad, but I guess a bounce doesn't... I think it's just so hard to deal with if they don't have a bounce spell. Being a 6/6. 13 cards. What do we have in the deck? 5 lands. Mostly creatures. Okay, they play some really weird cards. No, they're milling first, but no, never mind, they have Harvester. Gotta deal with Harvester. If we untap with this, I feel pretty confident. Wait, okay, no, they couldn't kill that. Yeah, that makes sense. 12 to 10. But again, the mill game doesn't really matter. With that, I can draw first. This is not even bad. Attacking all except this. I'm fine giving away a Shocker. If that's their play, although we can just pump it and then we don't give it away. This is perfect. Oh wait, what did I do? Oh, yeah, okay, never mind me. That was just bad. I needed to play a spell. I thought we played a spell because we had mana tapped. Okay. This can go now. Probably fine. No, you should be asking. You should be questioning those mythic gamers that are always smart on the stream. You need to gain your magic confidence. That's important. Man, like this again being on the draw, but I mean, have two options. We can pump this, which is probably the right play to do, and then kill this next turn and hopefully it doesn't cook too hard. Or I can play the Looter. But I like making this relevant at least. Please don't play a rabbit. I mean, not the end of the world. What if they double block? We're kinda in a lot of trouble, right? I guess then we just trade this for that. We lose if they have a 1 mana trick either way because they save their rabbit. Man, having to kill a 2-drop there sucks so bad. Sets us up behind. I can link you the thingy. I'm not even sure how that works, honestly. It's just casually being a 5/5. Probably lose, but I think this gives us the best chance, even if we have to chump with the looter. It was just too big on tempo. Kinda want them to pump. Yeah, that's maybe too much. Have to do it now, otherwise they get the pumps. And now we have to hope they don't have a land, but even then. Okay, they have the land, we're done. We somehow get a removal for the Elder, I guess that gives us a chance. Yeah, because then they cannot attack through the 3/4. So we need a removal for the Elder and we're in it. I guess I give myself a chance there. We have 3 take out the trash still. Luther keeps us alive. It's a chum blocker. Okay, come on now. We survive, they draw poorly. We get take out the trash. Well, it's a pretty good draw. Think anything gets us back. Okay, that's a decent hand again on the draw. There are some decks that don't care about play draw that much. Get a 3 drop down. I feel more comfy doing that. Because of Savior. I think I'd rather just kill a 3 drop. It's awkward if they do nothing on 3. But that gives us the actual tempo. You see how the tempo works, right? They had untapped mana, we give them untapped mana. Now we still use the mana. The board is clear, but now they have to react in their turn. So a good tempo lesson right there. And again, since we have Might of the Meek, we have to go Challenger here. Because it gives us like a potential better next turn. Although we can just go that first. And they might need to respect the 1 mana trick, I don't know. I mean, either other one, if we lose, it's bad, but yeah. I'd rather think I keep the looter. Okay, do on an empty board is not bad. Can just do that. Don't have any removals. This card has a problematic. Really want this first. But they can never block if I do that. Maybe they also won't block here. You. Maybe 2 looters are too. No, I'm keeping them. I'm keeping them. I could have gone land first. But the idea is to save these for our turn. Don't have any life gain. Is this too greedy bouncing the Harbinger? Or duos don't die? I mean, we could just trade. I think we actually bounce the Harbinger. This is cheaper to recast, but I don't like losing duo there. Any spell? Perfect. Rough. Pretty rough. But they had it, they had it. Our creature did live, so we didn't really lose that much. Now we have 2 looters, they are on 4 life. We're still on 14, 1 card. Concession, let's go. Okay, on the play. Man, I need to restart the arena, the cursor is annoying. Looter time. Okay, no savior is positive. Put that. I think I want that line so we can double spell next turn. Oh, bounce is great. I think I might even want to trade. We get to threshold faster with 2 looters. 3 looters. What the hell? I want the counter spell. I want both lands. Just want to play 2 looters out, honestly. You can bounce counter whatever they play. If it's a creature. Yeah, I mean. Wait, they didn't name Frog, they named Squirrel. Okay, they're in colors. This won't do much. We can take 3. I mean, bouncing that is anyhow kinda sus. Counter target creature spell. I'll counter you. And then I'll draw. And then we draw even more. Who doesn't like drawing cards? Let's pass. This big. That doesn't matter at all. Look at that bell. Better than, way better than a land here. Way, way better. I think we want to preserve life total. I'll just keep that because I'm drawing so many cards. Any life spell is probably good, especially a cheap one, even if it's just a chumper. Because we might mill out. Yeah, 1 damage, I guess at 1 point. True. We don't have another lizard. It'd be sick if we had a lizard. I think we just go for the damage. Have 1 turn to draw something. Or I guess they can crack the food, but that's fine. 3 cards randomly. Okay, I shouldn't be probably drawing anymore. No, although I could still. Yeah, I think we still draw because we get 2 turns at least, and the last looter attack doesn't matter if we draw or not because they lose first. So just getting an extra spell this turn. Gotta keep awkward in a sense, but we're on the play. I mean, just because we don't have the claw immediately, but fine. Might still be better to go claw. Probably not. No, probably not. Any double spell or just barter, and you can add it to just draw cards to the board, like basically as a 1-drop to draw. I'll still just go that. The claw gets too awkward at this point of the game. And this elder is such a problem always in rabbits. It's just a must answer. Threat. Sure. I think we still need to take this. Probably just trainer actually. We show them the counters, but plus we're not really leaving. We're not gonna leave the mana up. Mono rares. It looks like it. Yeah, we played one non rare. No, but I don't think the deck is that great. It has its flaws. Like we really hard. It's really hard battling aggro with this deck. We probably win against everything grindy though. Kind of depend on take out the trash. We do have 3. But then all the 4 toughness creatures are just impossible for us. Like that one. Okay, so I can basically just draw 4 cards here even though I don't want to lose the downdraft, but we literally draw 4 cards for that. I should have played this first. I guess I could go downdraft first and then still do the other next turn. If I just straight up bounce Elder here, and the next turn these 2. Okay, save attack. Is it Elder now? It kinda has to be. Even though we're taking 5 damage in the air. Oh, everything has 4 toughness in the opponent's deck. A perfect counter for what we're doing. Deal with flyer, draw 4. Okay, now we just draw 4. Or maybe there's a chance with the bounce spell. Okay, that's a non-card right now. Or almost a non-card. Pump stuff. Or that. No, it just has to be that. Just so expensive. If I discard the looter here, what do I have for 1? Might of the Meek. I don't think I discard the looter on that. Could just play another looter, maybe that's better. I can discard the land, but then again, having a 3-4 on the board. I actually like this more. Just need to trust our drawing skill here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards next turn, plus 4 cards, potentially. Oh, I messed up that, yeah. I thought Lizard needs to attack. Yeah, that was bad. Just a punt. Somehow think this only works when this attacks, or a Lizard attacks. Because I haven't played it outside of a Lizard deck. Okay, so this to draw first. I know it's close. Still draw 2. Now it's better not to pump. Okay, just 1 of 5 drops, dot deck. I mean, I'm happy if they're tapping down, we win if they tap down, out. Ooh. No, but now it was useless because I wanted to have a counter up. Now it's just wrong to pump. Earlier I should have done it for sure. That was a punt. I want to draw before combat. Maybe we get a removal. Well, now it's better to do this. A removal setch. What do we have in the deck? I take out the trash. Oh, this doesn't do anything. This would let us draw, right? So maybe we just discard the hand here because we do want to win this turn. Okay, that helps. It helps with winning. I mean, we have lethal, I think, either way. But what would, like, there's nothing for 1 that stops that. Okay, win and in, baby. I don't want 2 6-3s in a row. We gotta win this. By the way, this deck exceeded expectations, so I'm happy. I'm happy running away with that. But let's try to get the last win. Yeah, you know what I think it is, like, I would just say from my win percentage. My win percentage with green white is like the worst in this format, I think, out of all archetypes. But it's still 59. Maybe I'm not counting. I'm not counting Gruul, okay? I'm not counting Gruul, I'm not counting, those are all worse. But 59 is still above what the stats for the deck are on 17 lands. But the problem is the deck just doesn't have a lot of play to it, right? So it doesn't matter if somebody like high on the ladder or whatever plays it, because you cannot really utilize the skill in green white, right? So it's always gonna have the same win ratio. And for somebody that's like around 50-ish%, right? The green white is great because it's gonna up their win percentage by not really taxing their skill or whatever, if that makes sense. But I'm not satisfied with 59. That's like bad for me. So that it's gonna actually make my win ratio lower. I think that's it. Like, it just doesn't have a lot of play to it, even though it's not a bad deck by any means. But oh my god, this hand! Why did I keep it? Well, that's why I kept it. I'm gonna pass. Yeah, you still win games with green white, don't get me wrong. Like, the sick curves are still sick curves, but you're at the mercy of your draws and opponent draws. More than with other decks. To kill that or kill that? I mean, we could kill this because this takes a while and we have Assault. This then makes... I mean, they might not even have another pump, right? And then it's just a 1-1. I liked it at the beginning, but I think white is just so contested. I'm usually not ending up with a white deck ever in this format, because I would never first pick a white card. Unless it's a busted rare, but it has to be something like Starfall. I don't want to pick any uncommon first pick. And then it's usually not open naturally. I think it's just the meta right now. Don't get me wrong, white is a good color in this format, but it's just over contested. I don't want to fight for that. Well, these cards are both good, but then I can have a counter up and a kill spell. It's not that bad. I can also just take both kill spells. I mean, either way, I can access that with this. And black-white, I think it's better as a non-bad deck. It's more consistent. I don't know. Like, I mean, some bats are really good, but the bats rely on, if opponent has removal, you just don't get your synergy going is my problem. Which is like with a lot of these, like mice are the same. Like red-white for me has been a better rabbit deck than a mice deck. And black-white has also been a better rabbit deck, or like sometimes a builder's talent deck. And you can just raise, can't we? I also don't. I don't want to take the damage on the backswing, and we have a counter for the next creature. And this is like, how does Gruul beat a 5/5? Electricity, or whatever the card is. This card is sometimes good, but when you're ahead, I don't mind them. I could let this be. This card doesn't do anything. I'll just let this be. I mean, it got a little bit awkward here, because I really want the looter as well. But I also want a counter up. I'll leave a counter up. Because I wouldn't use, like, according to what we've seen, I wouldn't use this here. I kind of liked using a kill spell and counter for maybe something that this doesn't kill. Okay. Man. How is this playing out so awkwardly? It's beyond me. But yeah, I mean, I decided to not play the looter out. Okay, I mean, they get a card, but Well, it's so awkward that we have to counter that. Kinda have to. Okay, there's your card. Just otherwise, yeah, they get a 2-for-1, we get 2 looters, but eventually they will draw a lot of cards, so I think just a big creature to pressure them, to pressure this play is important. Plus, they went really out of the way trying to kill it. Electricity still kills it though. Or maybe a turn. We're likely drawing a spell. Chum blocker. Oh no, it's not a chum blocker. Well, no, it is. No, it's not. I mean, now it's just. Now they go to 1. No, it's just nothing. That's what it is. We have bounced that and killed that, but I think getting them to 1 is just too strong with 2 unblockable creatures and a 7/7. I think that's why tempo decks are so good. That's why Izzet is so good. Because it's a deck that actually can recover from that and can flip tempo really fast. There's an issue that tempo is a more complex, maybe game pattern or whatever, more abstract concept, and it's harder to operate with that. So some people just don't understand it. I mean, we're drawing in case they somehow survive. These cards are whatever. How are they surviving on 2 mana in these colors? I had games where overflow was really good, so I still have mixed opinion on it, but now I just end up cutting it because I think there's like, especially when you're drafting blue a lot, there's so many ways to generate card advantage in blue that you really don't need this card. I mean, I do think that like green red maybe needs it sometimes, because I had problems winning with decks that don't have card advantage in this format. Because then you're giving up both. Like, you're gonna lose on tempo sometimes either way, right? When behind. So these games are sometimes just unwinnable. But then you wanna win the games that go long. And then you need a card advantage.